The fortress of Varkal was carved into the spine of a dead moon, its obsidian spires jutting like black fangs against the blood-red haze of the nebula beyond. No mortal creature willingly went there. No one who entered its halls ever returned unchanged, if they returned at all. For it was the seat of Queen Lysaria, High Matriarch of the Varkal Dominion, sovereign of a race older than Earth's oceans. Her people were known throughout the galaxy by many names: Nightborn, Blood Sovereigns, Soul Feeders, but Terrans had given them a simpler word: vampires. And tonight, she awaited a prisoner unlike any she had tasted before. They dragged him in chains across the throne chamber floor, his boots scraping the polished black stone. His name was Adrian Ward, Terran reconnaissance pilot of the United Earth Fleet. His ship had been shot down near the Varkal border while gathering intel. He had expected interrogation. Torture, perhaps. But not this. Not her. The queen lounged on a throne of pulsating crimson crystal, her form both majestic and predatory. Her skin shimmered like violet marble beneath the low ether lights. Long silver hair cascaded past her shoulders like a waterfall of starlight. Her eyes, luminescent gold, glowed like twin suns hungering for eclipse. Every breath Adrian took felt like inhaling gravity. "Human," she said, her voice smooth as venom over ice. "You trespassed where no Terran dares. Speak your last before I decide how slowly to drink you." He clenched his jaw. "Do whatever you want. I won't beg." Laughter rippled through her court of pale nobles, their fanged smiles gleaming. Queen Lysaria stood. She descended the steps with the grace of a falling feather. Adrian tensed as she reached him. She was taller than him by a head. Ancient power radiated from her like heat from a dying star. She reached out. Her clawed fingertip traced his neck. His pulse hammered beneath her touch. "So warm," she whispered. "So alive." She turned to her attendants. "Unbind him." The guards hesitated, confused. "Did I stutter?" she hissed, and they obeyed instantly. His chains fell. He rubbed at his wrists, though freedom meant nothing here. Lysaria drew closer, inhaling. Then, her entire body went rigid. Her pupils constricted. Her lips parted, not in a smirk, but in shock. She stumbled back a step. Nobles gasped. Adrian blinked. Had she lost control? Was his blood poisoned? The queen stared as if seeing a ghost. When she spoke, her voice trembled with disbelief. "Your Majesty?" asked Lord Vailth, her second in command. "What troubles you?" But Lysaria ignored him. She took a slow step toward Adrian, her golden eyes wide, not with hunger, but recognition. "Your scent," she whispered.
"No."
"Not just scent. Your soul print." Adrian frowned. "My what?" She circled him like a panther tasting the air. "Impossible," she murmured. And yet, her hand cupped his face, not cruelly now, but reverently. 5,000 cycles ago," she breathed, "there was one being in all the cosmos I could not conquer. A mortal warrior king from a distant world. He alone faced me when I sought to claim his star. He should have died by my hand. But instead..." She swallowed hard. The court leaned forward in astonishment. None had seen their queen, slayer of empires, uncertain. "He spared me," she said quietly, "when my own kind betrayed me. He shielded me from the sun with his own body." Adrian stiffened. "Are you saying—" "He died in my arms," she continued, "his blood on my lips." And in his last breath he whispered. Her eyes glistened. "If death does not claim me, I will find you again." She stared at Adrian like a storm staring at a shore. "You speak his tongue. You wear his face. You carry his blood." Adrian forced a scoff. "You think I'm some reincarnated space knight?" She didn't blink. "My queen, this is blasphemy. He is Terran filth. A trick. Let us drain him dry, and be done." Queen Lysaria's gaze snapped toward them, fangs bared. Silence. The nobles fell instantly quiet. She turned back to Adrian. Her voice now was softer. "Dangerous, not for its malice, but for its restraint." "I could force the truth," she whispered. "Taste your memories." Drink until your soul spills into mine. She stepped so close he could feel her breath on his lips. Allow me, she said. Let me drink. Not to kill, but to know. Adrian's pulse thundered. You're asking me to let you bite me? She nodded once. He laughed bitterly. Do I have a choice? You have one, she said. He blinked. One. You may refuse. And I will honor it. You will remain my prisoner, but untouched by Fong. His breath caught. Was this a trick? Her gaze softened. 5,000 years I have waited, she whispered. If you are not him, I will live on. But if you are... She closed her eyes, pain etched across her immortal face. Then deny me no longer. Adrian swallowed. His mind screamed suicide. But something deeper, older, echoed back. Trust her. He extended his neck. Do it. Her hands cradled his face as gently as if holding glass. Her breath trembled. Forgive me, she whispered. Her lips brushed his skin. Then her fangs sank in. A white-hot shock flooded his nerves, not pain, but lightning. Sight fractured. Time melted. His consciousness exploded outward. He saw stars dying, worlds burning, a battlefield beneath twin suns. A warrior cloaked in silver, shielding a dying queen with his own body. Live, he whispered to her. Live enough for both of us. Lysaria gasped, tearing herself away. Blood glistened on her lips. Her hands shook violently. Her expression, pure devastation. It is you, she choked. By every star in the void, it's truly you. Adrian collapsed to his knees, panting. His vision blurred. She knelt before him. The queen of an immortal race, kneeling before a mortal. You died, she whispered. Long before my reign began. And still you returned. He stared at her. His voice was hoarse. I don't remember everything, but I felt something. She nodded, tears shimmering. You were Varian the Bold, king of old Terra, slain defending me. He blinked. I've never even been in a sword fight. You were, she said gently, just not in this life. The nobles were in uproar. This is madness. He bewitches her. Exile the Terran. Before he corrupts the throne. Queen Lysaria rose slowly. Her aura surged like a tidal wave of shadow. Enough. Her voice thundered across the chamber like a war drum. You doubt? Then witness. She lifted Adrian effortlessly, supporting him as he staggered. She turned to the assembly. This human carries the soul of my savior. My equal. She hesitated, voice trembling. My destined mate. Gasps echoed. Adrian froze. Mate. She glanced at him. Do not panic. I speak in sacred terms. Bond not of ownership, but of oath. She faced her people again. In my 1,000-year reign, I have taken no consort, no equal, for none were worthy. She gestured to Adrian. Now he stands before me, returned by fate itself. She raised her hand. Any who defy him, defy me. The nobles lowered their heads. Back in her private chamber, Adrian sat on a marble seat, pulse finally slowing. Bandages wrapped his neck, where she had bitten. Lysaria stood before him silently. He stared at her. So, what now? You expect me to be some galactic vampire king? She actually smiled. No. I expect nothing. I only ask you stay. He hesitated. You saved me once, she whispered. Long ago, when all others sought my death. If this is truly you reborn, allow me this time too.